Hi there everyone! Welcome back to my channel, English with Catherine. Thank you so much for subscribing. I know there's a lot of new people watching and I'm just so grateful. Hi! Today I've got something potentially very useful for you. So you can find out what English I actually use in my daily life. Lucky you! Maybe you're just completely not interested and that's fine as well. So I'm going to give you a little snapshot into my life here in Britain and the English I use in a typical day. You will have an opportunity to see and hear all of the English that you've been learning recently in a real, authentic, natural context. So I'm going to tell you about last Wednesday. Okay, I love Wednesdays. They are kind of my day off, sort of. I teach for half the day and then from the morning till 2 p.m. is completely my own time, and I tend to spend that time planning YouTube videos, and usually I'm beavering away in a cafe. But I also use this time to do the supermarket shop, catch up with friends, make plans with friends on WhatsApp, catch up with my mum, my sister, and sometimes we go out for dinner in the evening to our local Italian or something similar to that. I also have a facial if I'm treating myself, which is really rare, once in a blue moon. And I like wandering around the shops in my local town. In the charity shops, I love having a look for bargains, and I'm obsessed with teacups, so I like to look for them in charity shops. So for this video, I was careful to make notes on every interaction I had, and I actually recorded the phone call with my mum just to make sure that everything I was putting in this video was accurate. I hope you like it. Let's get started. Number 1, a visit to my local cafe. So the English I used in the cafe was mainly small talk. I love the girl that works there. She's called Jenny, and she knows me really well now because I go to the same cafe, order the same thing at the same time every week. What can I say? I'm a creature of habit. Anyway, our conversation went a little bit like this. Hey Jenny, how are you? Not too bad. Halfway through the week. On the countdown to the weekend, of course. Oh, you're off this weekend. Usually you work both days. Yeah, I've got the whole weekend off because I've got a 30th birthday event with friends in London. Can't wait. What can I get you? Your usual? Yes, please. I'm very predictable. Oat cappuccino, but can you make it extra hot because I'm absolutely freezing. What is going on with this spring weather? I know, although it's supposed to warm up over the weekend, so here's hoping. Chocolate on top? Yes, I'm craving sugar, so feel free to pile it on. Okay, coming right up. So because this interaction is small talk, you will hear all of the classic things like phrasal verbs, expressions, and all the features of spoken English that you've been learning about, right? Number 2, the supermarket shop. Now this was a bit stressful because I was looking for something particular as I was having a dinner party and I needed some specific things that are not usually on my weekly list. Sorry, could you tell me where the ready-made pastry is? I've looked everywhere. I know you're really busy, but I can't find it for the life of me. Certainly, madame. It's aisle 5, shelf 4. Pretty sure that's what he said. You know, supermarket staff are so amazing at knowing where everything is. In their training, I think they have to learn the entire layout of the supermarket, so usually they're really accurate. I would be completely useless in this job and probably end up directing everyone to the wrong thing constantly. I'd probably last about 3 days and then get fired. Later, when I was paying at the self-service checkout, sorry, I've by mistake put 2 bananas in as 200 bananas. Could you take them off, please? On the way out of the shop, would you like to sign up for a nectar card? Nope, sorry, in a rush, mustache. Number 3, messaging on WhatsApp. So even though this is a written form of English, technically, you are going to notice lots of spoken features because we use spoken English in WhatsApp, in emails now. It's becoming very informal, so just listen out for that. A conversation with my best friend. What are you up to on Saturday the 20th? I'd love to come and visit the new baby. If my car passes its MOT, I will be able to drive to see you, so are you free? To my sister. Do you and Hugh fancy coming over for dinner on Friday the 12th? I really want you to try the beer we've brewed, and I want to try out a new recipe on you. To my boyfriend. Do you want to go and see Simon perform with his new band on the 13th? They're supposed to be really good and they're developing a real following because the event is nearly sold out. Weekly phone call catch up with my mum. Listen out for daily phrasal verbs and all the spoken features of English, including the use of get. Mum, we really need to get a date in the diary to go and see Granny Jane. I haven't seen her for ages and she's 94. I need to see her. Yes, you're right, and she really needs to meet Tom. Leave it with me. I'll ask her when she can do, although she can probably do most days because she doesn't tend to get up too much at the moment. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. How's Alfie doing? I miss him so much. Oh, he's fine. Barking at all the rabbits as usual. The rabbits are very sweet, but they keep eating all my plants. Who cares about plants when you have cute bunny rabbits hopping around? By the way, how's the work going on the garden? Very well, actually. The patio's nearly finished, although he did end up painting the outside wall completely the wrong colour. But we'll get used to it. We have to. Number 5. The final interaction of the day, which was with Tom, my boyfriend. We went out for dinner to our local Italian. You guessed it, I always order the same thing every single time we go. And here you will have an opportunity to hear more deeper conversation, which will involve a different type of English. So not so much about small talk and making plans, it's more about deeper subjects and how you feel and opinions and controversial topics. Of course, our conversation started after we ordered the pizza. Make sure you get the most important thing done first. I'll have a margarita with olives, thank you. And I'll have the quattro formaggi, thanks. I was thinking earlier today between my lessons, it just dawned on me that happiness is all related to not having burden in your life. So not feeling burdened by something or someone. What do you think? Yeah, I was listening to a podcast the other week about happiness and what is happiness. I think it really is related to stress, and yeah, you're right with burden, you know, any kind of burden, financial burden can affect happiness. Unhappy people can be like a kind of toxic energy in their friends and family's lives because they're not happy themselves, so they feel like they can't be happy for others. What, so do you mean unhappy people should be avoided? Well, no. But I think it's just important to be aware of happiness and how if you're happy or not happy, it can affect everyone around you. So like I was saying about the burden, if you ease the stress in your life, then you will have happiness as a result, right? Yeah, because, you know, the best things in life are free. Going to the beach, going to a meadow, those things are free. So, but of course, if you go to the meadow or the beach and you're worrying about how you're going to pay the bills and how you're going to pay your rent, then you're not going to feel completely happy when you're on that beach or lying on that meadow. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's eat. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a bit different to usual, but you know, I see on YouTube a lot of these what I eat in a day. And I just got this idea to do a what I say in a day. And that really was very authentic, accurate to my day. I mean, I'm not that interesting. I just do normal things. Hopefully you enjoyed having the opportunity to see small talk in action and then some deeper language. I might have got a bit confused about who was saying what in that conversation because I was having a small glass of wine. But it was basically that, and we like having deep conversations. It's really fun. If you liked this video, it would be so great if you could subscribe. I'm so grateful, honestly. Thank you so much. And feel free to post in the comments any video that you would like me to make. I've been keeping notes on all your comments and your feedback, and it just really helps me when I'm creating the videos. So have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next Friday for another video. Bye!